Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Resident Evil game. A game where the residents are pretty evil. So it's not gonna let me do that here, yeah. Gotta go into this room over here. Let's go over in front of this door. It's a nice big open space here. Oh, I want to live one of those herbs that he has too. This is what I mean. Like, the system in theory is really good, but like, the big problem with like a handful of this stuff is it's two big things in the game that really fuck with this system that could make it otherwise really, really cool. Um, like, if you're going to take away the item box, it's okay. That's fine. Whatever. And the idea of leaving stuff behind is a good idea. Um, it's a really, like, smart way to add more layers to the game. And I'm okay with that. That's fine. Go crazy. Swap key. Don't seem to need any more. Throw it away. Yes.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Oops, that's not what I want.
Roger.
Left trigger. Yeah, there we are. Oh, there's quite a bit of stuff in this area. But the problem is that you'll notice that one of the biggest issues, at least for this game, is that they made certain items take up 2 slots. And it's not like a few items, because in Resident Evil 2 they had like 2 items, I think 2 or 3 items in the game, in the whole game, that took up 2 slots. But most of the stuff remained a single slot item, like the shotgun or the grenade launcher. Making it so that you have to carry around, like making it so that, because like I always want to carry a power item on me, you know, like that is just a simple fact. I will always want to carry a power weapon on me. That's how I am in every Resident Evil game. I always carry a handgun and a shotgun. Even if I don't carry ammo for the shotgun, I still want to carry the shotgun. Bitch, get in the door. Becca's like, but I gotta shoot. No, bitch, no. Get off me. Could you? Okay. Looks like someone is in these machines until very recently. Someone is in these machines until very recently. Okay. Papers look like they once contained images of something, but they've long since deteriorated beyond use. Okay. But yeah, the decision to make some items, especially like items you will commonly carry, cost multiple things was an extremely poor decision on their part. It very arbitrarily extends out the game, and nowhere near in a good way. The other thing is that they put you up against these slug dudes who take an obscene amount of like ammunition to actually combat properly.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Leave her here. I'm just gonna run around him. I'm just gonna try and like I'll kill zombies, but like I'm not gonna fight this thing because I don't have the ammo. Excuse me. But like making so that key items, like what I would count as key item, like a shotgun, cost 2 item slots, is insane in my eyes. Oh fuck, this doubles thing. Stop this one items. It's gonna be like Moonlight Sonata. Nope. Billy Cohn. Army man, mass murderer, pianist. Is there anything in this room? It's fine. I want the thing on the floor. Oh, it's like legit Magnum ammo too. It wasn't like a trashy little drop. Okay. I need her in here to do that. Okay. Billy will be fine in there by himself. Uh-oh, get off me. He was in meanie pants. I'm sticking to that. Okay, Rebecca, go on in there and get that battery. Can't skip this. Okay. That doesn't transfer over once. We can transfer over once. Alright, so the other big, as I said, making like quite a few items in the game cost 2 weapon slots, or 2 item slots, was another big, like, really poor decision. Oop, this way. It's like, these guys wouldn't be so bad if you were in a bigger room, but the fact is that they just pack them into hallways like they're going out of style. and that's kind of one of their big, most inherent problems. Oh, I think I'm going to want Rebecca with me. Yeah, I'm going to get Rebecca in here. Yeah, it's just simply how it is. It's poor balancing is essentially what it is. Like you don't want, like, I don't want to like harshly judge the game type of thing.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't want to like too harshly judge the game for what it's trying to do, but the simple fact is that when they did the balancing for the game, making that decision really slowed down the pace of the game. Because the original old Resident Evils, having to backtrack to grab items and stuff like that is okay. Like, I really don't mind. What's that? Tablet. Oh, this must be useful. I really don't mind having to backtrack to like an item box to do it. Okay. The obedience tablet. But what I do mind is like arbitrarily extending the life of the game by by doing basically exactly this. Like, yeah, it's a little ridiculous that I have to like spread my items up between a couple of rooms, because any player who will want to play this game in any serious capacity will probably be fairly organized. That's correct. And I do kind of hold that against this game. And by kind of, I mean I do. I hold it against this game. And it was kind of something I would hope they would have fixed in the remastered version of the game, but they just chose not to. And that's also something I find to be a bit of a problem. What are my inventories looking like? His is full. Hers is almost full. But she can pick up laboratory equipment. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Use, combine with that guy. Fresh shells out the bottles. Floors flavored with bone fragments. You wonder if they were human bones. Almost all the equipment here looks badly worn. Some of the machines are even showing traces of rust. Okay.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, I look to be done with this part of the mansion. Want him to go in front. But yeah, like I don't like the fact that they stick the slug monsters one after the other. Oh, that's bad. She got hit. That means she didn't come with me. now before she dies. You jerk, get on my way. But yeah, like that. Like, the slug monsters are unnaturally hard, with no super effective way to take them down. Or at least no, like, clearly explained way to take them down. Like, I bet the Molotovs make them easier somehow. I don't know, when I used them before, they didn't seem to make them any more effective.
Okay.
So, one of those things. I'm going to stick the obedience tablet in the thing over here. But like, yeah, there are a couple of things in this game I have issues with. The biggest thing, though, is the weird decisions to make a lot of 2-slot items, while also, removing item slots, which again would have been fine had they not made both decisions at once. One or the other would have been okay, you know. If you're going to make me have two, don't. Just please don't. If you're wondering why I put that in there now, it's just so I don't have to put it on the ground and figure out a spot to fucking leave it in the future. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say about it. And being a big fan of Resident Evil, like, I do like Resident Evil 0 as a game overall. Like, this isn't like my, this definitely isn't my first time playing, because I played it when it first came out, freaking 13 years ago. And I've played since a couple of times, but like, it's always one of those Resident Evils where I've always had issues with it. And since I'm trying to more or less look at a game with more critical eye, like, I'm starting to dissect the games I play more heavily, and like look into them and figure out what I like and don't like overall about a game. And I've been trying like very hard to do stuff like that. A lot of those now. Nope. Let's go outside and get this thing that's out here, which is probably the other tablet, and then I have to go downstairs and figure out that goddamn puzzle. Yeah, like, leaving it, like, I have like the 8 Magnum ammo that she's carrying on her right now. And like, if there was an item box in that room, I would absolutely put it away. Everything would have been easier. I might not even combine those fucking Molotovs together. But I did because I needed to make sure to save space on the floor. And like, that type of thing shouldn't be my deciding factor, I guess, on whether or not I do something. Like, the largely arbitrary lack of space control should not have been my deciding factor. Oh my god, bitch, come on.
You stay here.
Yep.
sit there. Fuck me. Also, if you're gonna have a system like this, you need your AI to be a little bit better. Like, realize it's hard in a survival horror game like this to do a proper AI, and it is. It is so hard to do a proper AI in this game. In a game like this. And I get that, I do. By himself and go stick that tablet in there. So that's 2 tablets down. The third one will be behind that stupid predator puzzle. Yeah, that's right, you stay there. I don't know. I like the game overall. Like, I do love the atmosphere. The storyline's a little asinine because it's suffering from prequelitis. People are like, what's prequelitis? I'm like, prequelitis is when you make a game in the middle of a series, like, say, Star Wars, and then you have to go back and explain what happened before. And there are quite a few series that actually suffer from that. Like, they'll just start in, like, the middle of the story where everything's interesting, and then, like, the prequels will come out, and there'll be people that, like, will be, like, the hardcore fans. I mean, Star Wars excluded, because I don't think there's even a hardcore fan that likes the prequels. Because I like aspects of the prequels, but, like, I'm not gonna... Obedience, discipline. And Zero could have been a good game, but its storyline was really asinine because it was bound with trying to explain the early stuff of the series while tying all the characters together. Like, at the end of the game, I won't say it actually, I'll just bring this up again, but let's just say it suffers with them trying to make the plot make sense. And, like, all the stuff that they could have done with Billy's backstory, they kind of just ignore. They're like, they leave it up to you of, like, whether or not, like, Billy killed a bunch of people and stuff like that, you know, like, it really depends on how you want to view it. And that's not a bad thing in any aspect, don't get me wrong, it's not, it's fine. To leave a character open-ended like that. But there are some games that abuse that, and some series that abuse that. Anyways, that's not for the moment right now. I can't believe it's giving me like 1 ammo. It's ridiculous. Okay. I'm also trying to get better at, like, discussing stuff while I'm playing. I need to get better at sorting out my thoughts. That's one of the biggest problems I have when I'm talking about stuff. I end up repeating myself a lot. I don't like doing that. I'm trying to work on it. It's like one of my things. It's on the list of things to work on. Like how I said, like with every series, I start something new. This is an ongoing thing. It's not like I'm just going to miraculously one series just start sounding more concise and put together. Anyways. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching what is part, I don't know, 10 of my Resident Evil playthrough. No, 12, I think. 11? Yeah, 11. Part 11. Yeah, because we saved the one extra time, so yeah, it's back up again. So, thank you for watching part 11 of my Resident Evil 0 playthrough. If you guys like what you saw, please like, please comment, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.